Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us for our Saturday episode of Unscripted Sports Podcast. We're brought to you by BS3 Radio with Spreaker and Northeast Streaming Sports. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you like and share, and we always welcome your comments and interaction. It makes our show more interesting. Look for us on YouTube under Unscripted with any of the guys' names, Logan Landers, Jay McLovin, and Big Shaw. And we're also find us on iHeartRadio, and I think I heard on iTunes as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That is correct. Hey, girl.
All right, we're moving up. So our times of our show: Tuesdays and Thursday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern, and Saturday at noon Eastern. Our analysts today are our regular guys, Logan Landers.
What's up, everybody? Let's have a great show. We're talking about some boxing today, doing something a little bit different. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, a little different. Jay McLovin.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Big Shaw.
What's up, guys?
Okay, guys. Y'all ready to get started on our first topic?
Hell yeah, let's get it going.
All right, we're doing the top 5 boxers of all time. So these guys are going to give us a top 5 countdown. So who's your number 5? Let's get started, Jay.
Yeah, number 5. You know, there's a lot of really good boxers out there, you know, and as I was looking over and remembering, even from my childhood days when I remember watching boxing with my dad, and it was so hard to really narrow down this list to what I thought the top 5 were because, like I said, there's so many great boxers. But unfortunately, I do have to narrow it down. So my number 5, I'm going with Sugar Ray Robinson. He had a 174, 19-6 record. The guy was just impeccable. Matter of fact, Sugar Ray Leonard and they all looked up to this guy. So did Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali looked up to Sugar Ray Robinson. Matter of fact, he said he was kind of like his idol when Muhammad Ali came into it. So, you know, he's a 6-time middleweight champ. He's also was a welterweight champ for 5 years. I mean, this guy's been around. He's competed at different weight classes, and he's been successful at different weight classes. And, you know, like I said, a lot of people will try to compare Sugar Ray Robinson to Sugar Ray Leonard. And they asked that to Sugar Ray Leonard one time, and Sugar Ray Leonard says there is no comparison. Sugar Ray Robinson was basically the GOAT. He was the man. So you can't really, you know, even though a lot of people get, you know, they had the same moniker, Sugar Ray, right? But there's only one true Sugar Ray, and that was Robinson. He came first, and then Leonard came second. But, you know, just if you ever watched Sugar Ray Robinson fight, he was quick, he was elusive. And even when he went up in different weight classes, he still kept that quickness. He still kept that first step. He still kept that quick jab punch. And the guy was just amazing. And, yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson, that is my guy at number 5.
All right, Shaw, who you got for number 5?
Evander Holyfield. Number 5. I got him. I had to. Hey, he's a good boxer, though. I'm a big fan of Evander Holyfield, but I had to put him at number 5.
All right, Logan.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to just go put that out there. I'm not the biggest boxing fan in the world, but that's why we do this show, to learn and to experience new things. So I'm doing my research on this. So I got my top 5 list here. Number 5, I'm going to go with the one that everyone knows. Everyone loves the movies. I got Rocky Marciano. That's my number 5 pick. Hey, he's the only heavyweight champion in boxing history to retire with undefeated record. Finished 49-0 with 43 knockouts. That's all I got to say about that, man. Just powerful hands, powerful dude, great movies, and all around a great boxer.
Man, who you got for number 5?
I did not do this. I should. Okay. Next time I will get into this.
All right.
Yeah, you got Frankie chiming in here.
Yep. We're already feeling the shows.
Frankie said, "Hey, that's my show."
We're stealing his ideas already.
Hey, I tried to do top 5 with Frankie on top 5 on the boxers, but he said he didn't know much about boxers, so we had to switch.
He don't know nothing about boxing. Boxing is good. Frankie must be young.
Frankie is young.
Frankie is young.
Literally is extremely young. Frankie, but he's a good kid. He's an up and coming kid.
How old Frankie is, Jay?
Frankie like 22, 23, I believe.
Oh, he's young. He's a baby. He don't know about boxing like we know about boxing. Boxing was good when we watched it. I don't know what this stuff is now.
It is, man. Boxing has changed so much in the last it just seems like it lasts forever.
He's 28. There you go.
Okay, 28.
He's still young. He ain't even 30 yet.
He's still a baby.
Hey, bring up that comment. Landon Hammonds, he just put up a comment earlier about the Fuel to Fire sports show. If y'all haven't seen that group or that show, y'all should check in on it. It is really a good show to watch. I told him I would plug that one for him, and it is a good. All right, we're moving on to number 4.
Number 4, Jay, who you got?
You know, y'all gonna think I'm crazy when I say who my number 4 is, but I got reasons behind it. At number 4, I got Floyd Mayweather. Now, the reason why I got him at number 4, there's a lot of reasons, but the main reason I got him at number 4 is I just don't like his style of boxing. I like I'm more gladiator style of boxing, and he's more of a like a gazelle. Like when he goes into the ring, he's like a gazelle. You can't catch that guy. He's like a little gnat that you just can't touch. And Floyd never really truly gets in there and just mixes it up. And I get it. Hey, I understand that's his style of boxing, and it works for him. I mean, the guy is 50-0 for a reason, you know, because he lands his punches. They're not powerful punches, but he lands his punches, and he gets out of there quick and in a hurry before he can get hit. Now, some people might say, well, Jay, that's strategic. What does that have to do with anything? But like I said, I like the gladiator styles. I like the guys that get in there and put on some boxing, because you know what? When I pay for pay-per-view, I don't want to pay $70, $80 to watch a guy run around a ring. I want to pay $70, $80 to see guys go at it toe-to-toe. And that's why I got him at number 4. He's just not a very toe-to-toe boxer. He's more of a gazelle boxer. And that's just why I put him at number 4.
All right, Shaw, who you got for number 4?
George Foreman, they're number 4. And because I did some research, a lot of people said that when Foreman hit you, it was like getting hit by a freight train or 18-wheeler. So I watched a lot of his fights on YouTube, and I was like, man, this dude is really good. He wasn't fast, but when he when he got you, that was it. That was it, man. He's going to put it on you. So I got him at 4. And no, I don't have Floyd Mayweather on here because I don't like him. But I do got a shocker at number 3, though, Jay.
Okay.
Who's your okay?
Well, wait. You got to get there now. Yeah,
we haven't got there yet, but okay.
All right, Logan, who you got for number 4?
Yeah, number 4 for me, I'm going to go with Jay's pick at 5. I got Sugar Ray Robinson as my number 4. 85 no's an amateur, 69 of those being a knockout. 40 of them in the first round too. So he was going in there for some quick work. Turned professional at 19. So he had a great career. People could even argue him as one of the best, you know, as number 1 or 2. But I got him at number 4 in my list. But overall, man, all these guys we're talking about today, they're all legends in their own rights and really good at their sport. So I got Mr. Sugar Ray Robinson is my number 4 top boxer of all time.
All right. Moving on to number 3. Jay, who you got?
Yeah. Like I said to you earlier, I like the pound for pounds. I like the guys who go toe-to-toe. I like the brawlers, but also the strategic, right? So I went with Evander Holyfield at number 3. You know, and he is Evander real deal Holyfield. And there's a reason why he is the real deal, because he went against Tyson, who a lot of people have as the greatest one. I don't think Tyson was the greatest. I mean, I just think he was a brawler, but that's for different reasonings. I got Evander because Evander was strong, elusive, smart, great boxing IQ, and the guy had great quickness. And if you ever look at him, he's very big. He's big, but he's elusive, and he had the biggest thighs I swear to God I've ever seen, and he had great arms. And the guy was just, if you look at his neck is freaking huge. But he was very strategic, and he was very smart about how he did things. And if you look at his, outside of Ali, he's the only guy that's won the title 3 times. Ali got it first, obviously, and Evander has been the second guy. But there's only been 2 boxers who could claim the heavyweight title 3 times, and Holyfield was one of them. And even Tyson himself said that Holyfield was the best opponent that he's ever fought. And when that comes from Iron Mike, you got to put some weight behind it, And he, like I said, he's a great champion. Or I should say, Tyson described Holyfield as a great champion. He has a great chin, which means he can take a punch. He's got great heart, determination, work ethic, and demeanor. And it's true. If you ever watch Evander Holyfield, he has class. He's got grace. He's a tough boxer. And, like I said, he's been undisputed in 2 different weight classes. He was undisputed in cruiserweight and was undisputed in heavyweight. And the guy's taking on pretty much everybody and anybody that mattered. And that's why I got Evander Holyfield at number 3.
We got our boy Frankie chiming in once again. He said that he was a boxer back when he lived in Brooklyn, but he stopped once he got hit and started to bleed. He got serious, and they kicked him out the gym.
All right. Number 3, Shaw.
Well, speaking about Brooklyn, man, growing up in Brooklyn, you got to be tough to grow up in Brooklyn, New York. I know. Number 3, I'm about to shock the world, Jay. I'm about to shock the world.
Who you got, Shaw?
Everybody can't walk the straight and narrow. When you go right, I'm going left. So guess what? I don't care what nobody think. I'm about to do it. Muhammad Ali at number 3.
What? Ah, damn. That's disrespectful. Disrespectful on your part. I can't believe you put Muhammad so low.
That ain't low. That's high. 3 is high.
What's your reasoning for having him at 3, Shaw? I want to know this one.
Well,
that's not putting Tom Brady. That's not putting Tom Brady at number 5 on a 1 through 5.
Not really. Number 5 ain't bad. 10 is bad.
What's the reason you got him though 3? What made you put 2 other guys ahead of him?
Because my first 2 people, I like these 2, and I know somebody that met these 2 guys personally, but they didn't get a chance to meet Muhammad Ali. Now, Muhammad Ali was good. He really was. He was good. He was like lightning. I understand that, but I don't have nothing against Muhammad Ali though. I just put him at number 3 to start controversy. That's all.
He said, "Worse than putting Montana at 5."
I will put Montana at number 5. He ain't number 1 no more. That's Tom Brady.
I don't know.
Frankie C put Montana at number 5, and I gave him so much crap over that. I was like, man, that's like
Montana had to go 5. Montana had to go 5.
Frankie C put Montana 5. I was like, that, people don't understand, and I know we're getting off a little bit off topic, but
where you gonna put him at, Jay? Where you gonna put Montana at?
I would put Montana at number 2.
Why?
2.
Why? He ain't number 2 no more.
The hell. He's got 4 Super Bowls.
We'll talk about this later, Jay.
No, before Tom Brady came on the scene, Montana was considered to be the GOAT of football.
No.
How do you have a GOAT that was a GOAT of football and you have it below that? That don't make no damn sense to me.
Well, Jay, he belongs at number 5. Matter of fact, Jay, everybody think Peyton Manning's the GOAT. Some say right now.
Some people do say that, but the playoff success.
I'm telling you what I hear. Look, I be on sports all day, every day. I sleep it and eat it. They saying Peyton Manning was better than Tom Brady.
That's insane. That's insane.
I don't know. That's not up in the air.
That's a top.
I will say this: the one thing that Tom Brady did, he did revolutionize the quarterback position. Like I was telling Frankie the other night, because when most people don't call their own plays anymore, number 1, and number 2, when he went to when Manning went to the line to call his play. He called his play based on what the defense was doing. So he was always looking at the defense to see what audible he was going to call. And he called his own guy. So it was amazing to see that. And I'm going to tell you right now, Peyton Manning.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic, Jay. Hold on the topic, Jay. We got to get it alone. Hold on the top.
There's only 2 linebackers, though, that can match wits with Peyton Manning, and that was Ray Lewis and Zach Thomas, and that's for another day.
We're about boxing.
I know. I'm sorry. I went off on a wild tangent. I'm reining it back in. So who else had number 3? Did we cover everybody?
Logan.
Three.
Logan's number 3.
You got him up in the uproar.
I'm about to say, Shaw, you started with your Muhammad Ali at number 3.
Yep.
That was the avalanche that happened.
That's right. Just like Jerry Rice not to go.
Number 3 for me, man. I was debating back and forth on this one, but I think just kind of in terms of just both these guys are neck and neck. I think, but for me, number 3, I'll go Joe Louis for number 3. Man, heavyweight champ for 140 consecutive months. How many years is that? That's a long time.
Bro, that is a long time. That is a long time.
25 straight defenses. Incredible. He finished with a 65-3 record and 51 knockouts. So, hell of a career. It's one of the premier black boxers of all time for sure. And man, I got him at number 3 is Joe Louis. But man, I could replace my number 2 with him, and I would have been just as okay. But you'll see who I got though. You'll see who I got in just a minute.
All right, down to the top 2. Who's your number 2, Jay?
Well, Logan, this is the first time, honestly, since we've been doing top 5s.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time that me and Logan haven't been so close together. 9 times out of 10, we're always in there.
That's true, Jay.
But it seems like this is the first time that all 3 of us have been all over the spectrum in terms of who we got at what position, and it's good. I like that.
Yeah.
So, but number 2, you did take my number 2. Number 2, that's where I got Joe Louis. How did you not have Joe Louis at number 2? Joe Louis was amazing, and you pretty much covered most of what he did. But the guy, like I said, he had 51 KOs. I mean, the only one he lost to was the German Max Schmeling, and after he lost to Max Schmeling, he wanted a rematch. And when he had that rematch, do you realize that fight lasted 1 round? He got knocked out at 2 minutes and 54 seconds, and the game was over. Whatever, man. Leave me alone.
Frankie.
Hey, listen. He was so pissed off that he lost to Max Schmeling that when he went into the fight, he knocked the guy down 3 times. 3 times in the first round. And then when he got to the 2 minute and 54 second mark in the first round, his manager threw in the towel and said, Schmeling has had enough. Let's call it a day. Joe Louis, you got this fight. And that's pretty much how that wound up. And, I'll tell you, man, if you look at that fight, the rematch fight, Schmeling only got off 2 punches, and that's it. 2 punches in that entire first round. 2 punches, and then it was just game over. Joe Louis was pissed that he lost that first time out. So when he came in for that rematch, he made damn sure that everybody knew who the greatest fighter in the world was, Joe Louis. She ain't got no wine, she broke. Yeah, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Damn sure ain't 5 o'clock here yet.
Look, I have an empty glass.
There we go.
No, man, don't put up the beer glass. You're not drinking beer today.
No, not this early. I have too much work to do today. The wine comes on the 9 o'clock show.
That's better.
Oh, Lord.
Those are the late night shows.
Oh,
yeah, that's the late night show. Okay, Shaw, who's your number 2?
Mike Tyson is number 2. He was.
Who you got number 1, Shaw? I'm curious.
I can't tell you that. Can't tell you that.
That time.
It's going to be a surprise.
He gonna put Rocky Marciano number 1.
We'll see.
I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell you.
You can't. Let's not prime open too much. We gotta see what
Rocky Marciano, man.
Can't tell you. I can't say.
All right, we'll see. It's coming up soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. I like it, Sean.
I cannot tell you.
All right, Logan, who you got for your number 2?
I'm gonna agree with Mr. Big Shaw. I got Mike Tyson at number 2. Cultural impact beyond belief. Just the most killer boxer I've ever seen. I've seen a few of his highlights of his fights before, and man, he'd kill somebody. Honestly, he really would, and he wouldn't care. He wouldn't give a damn about it. He'd go in there and rip your head off if you want to. But
my problem with that though, Logan, is I don't know how you and Shaw put Tyson so high when Evander Holyfield beat the guy twice.
So
how did he obviously couldn't get past Holyfield.
So
I'm just saying, like, how do you Apollo Creed?
I mean, but you can't go wrong, Jay. I don't know why you're trying to figure it out. You can't go wrong on any of these lists.
Well, yeah, you can because you put Tyson in a Holyfield.
Jay, it doesn't matter what you. Jay, it don't matter who you pick. In any of these lists, nobody really cares because all these dudes was great boxers and they kicked ass. As long as they kicked ass, it don't matter. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Never kicked Evander ass. Tyson never kicked Evander Holyfield's ass.
It doesn't matter, Jay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is everybody got a different list of who they want.
I know. Yeah. I struggle with it personally. I do.
You just got to struggle with it. No? You just got to struggle with it. You just got to struggle with it.
Here we go. Apollo Creed at number 2.
Yeah.
I'm putting Rocky at number 1. He's my all-time favorite. All right, man, let's go.
All right, number 1, Jay, who you got?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Here comes Muhammad fucking Ali. I got Muhammad Ali number 1. Look, that dude was so bad, like so bad, man. Like I don't know how anybody could ever say that Muhammad Ali is not number 1. Number 1, he could fight the fight, but man, could he talk that talk, man? Nobody was as colorful. Nobody was as soulful. Nobody was as passionate about boxing. Rocky Balboa, I know, I feel you, man. I do. That's what I just said a minute ago. But nobody was as passionate about boxing as Muhammad Ali, man. I mean, the guy was just. How could you not like Muhammad Ali? He was just great in every aspect. When he was staring down at Sonny Liston, man, how do you not go for that? It's just crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Man, I was there. I remember watching Muhammad Ali in the ring. Oh man, he was so fun to watch, man. But like I said, you guys are younger, so I get it. But he was a golden.
You got people nobody even seen before.
Muhammad Ali, man, listen. But I get it. I mean, I guess maybe that's more my era. But when I remember of Muhammad Ali, man, the guy was a gold medal boxer in the Olympics, just phenomenal. And then he came out and he was 56-5 with 37 KOs. Listen, here's why I think you had the Thriller in Manila, the Rumble in the Jungle. Who has fights like that? He had the trilogy with Joe Frazier, Smokey Joe Frazier. Come on, man. Who has fights like that?
Who beat Muhammad Ali? Who beat Muhammad Ali, Jay?
Huh?
Who beat Muhammad Ali?
Larry Holmes beat him.
All right.
That's what he lost the crowd towards the end, but he was already on his way out of boxing.
It don't matter, Jay. It don't, like you said, it don't matter.
But he did lose to Joe Frazier once.
Okay.
And so that was that. But he didn't lose. I mean, those were the more notable losses, right? Was Holmes.
So he's the greatest. He should have beat them people then.
I'm not going to go down this road with you, Sean. I'm not going down this road.
Be the greatest. Hey, Jay, Robert Duran won more fights than him.
And I think Roberto Duran was amazing. Trust me, I like Roberto Duran.
I mean, we're going to say greatest.
I can't put him above Ali, but
we're going to say greatest. We're going to say greatest. It can't be him. He didn't win a lot of fights. Duran won more fights than him.
It's the way in which he won the fights.
It don't matter.
He was quick. He was elusive.
Hey, Jay, matter of fact, Muhammad Ali is not even number one on some people's list. I see a lot of you top 10 boxers, and Muhammad Ali is not one.
The same people that says Peyton Manning is the GOAT, because we got to find out who these people are.
But Jay, he is. But look, in everybody's eyes, everybody don't go with everybody else. They go on who they think, and just like me.
Well, I don't think Joe Montana's the GOAT. Tom Brady is, but all right. Now hold on a minute. Now Frankie C is calling me out, thinking I don't know who Muhammad Ali's real name is. It's Cassius Clay. Everybody knows it's Cassius Clay. Even if you didn't know what his real name was, if anybody that watches, I didn't look it up. Watch this.
Yeah, he did.
You can watch Watch this. Go watch Coming to America. Watch the barbershop scene where they said Muhammad Ali was the greatest fighter ever played the name. And then he said, no, his name is Cassius Clay. I don't care what anybody calls his name is Cassius Clay. And then they said, well, no, he wasn't great. Joe Louis is his name was
Cassius Clay. Where he lived at, Jay? Where his house was at? See if you know about it.
I don't know that one.
Oh, come on now. We ain't
Where he live?
If I knew that, I would already be over there stalking him, trying to get him on the show. But he's passed over. Actually, he has no house now. He's in the ground. He's dead.
He ain't dead, Jay. I saw him last night.
Maybe on YouTube.
Hey, yeah, I don't know where you see him at, Shaw. You got some ghost or something.
Not number one.
I don't know what you got going on over there in Louisiana.
Sugar Ray Robinson. That's my number one.
Through the notepad too.
Nah, Sugar Ray Robinson is my number one. Nah.
I'm not gonna fight it because Sugar Ray Robinson, even Muhammad Ali said
he looked up.
You know he wants to.
You want to.
No, I like that pick because even Muhammad Ali said that he idolized Robinson, so that's not a bad pick at number one. I can see why you put him there at number one. I got it.
Muhammad Ali. You glad he glad he made my list?
Wow, man.
You glad he made my list?
Hey, that's true, man. I am lucky that he made the list. I guess I should be lucky.
He almost got replaced by Floyd Money Mayweather. I don't like him.
I don't like Mayweather. I just don't, man. He's just such a he looks like he's more Olympic style running than he is boxing. I want to see some action. I want to see some toe to toe. I want to see some combative moves. I don't want to see some guy run around a ring because I could pay $80 or I could pay $8 to go down to the local boxing gym and see that.
Yeah,
see some brawling.
All right, guys. Logan, number one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jay with this one. I got Muhammad Ali number uno on my list. Man, he was just when you look at cultural icons in sports, he was really one of the first, right? As much as he did, not just for the sport of boxing, but just for anything he touched, really, he turned to gold, right? He went to all different avenues, whether it was on late night television, other sports he went to. You went there to see him, and let's not fret now. His boxing skills were unmatched, top-notch, best of the best you can get. Absolute amazing competitor in the ring, great sport out of the ring as well. Did a lot for his communities and stuff. And I got him as my number one boxer of all time. But, man, all the guys we list on here, we could have an argument for. And that's what we do on the show. We always like to have some good arguments, some healthy dialogue, and get all of our opinions out there as we always do each and every show. So I got number one.
Hey, that's just Shaw, man. Shaw don't ever want to see it my way, man. He always got a different view on things.
He's like,
yeah. Everybody just like everybody said, well, Jerry Rice is to go. I say, well, how he's to go? They can't. Oh, well, he's this. He's
man,
this.
I ain't trimming this beard. It's my power.
You look like a dwarf from The Hobbit.
Yeah, whatever, Frankie. You ever seen that hairline Frankie C sporting? It ain't that good. He's 22 and he got the hairline of a 50-year-old, so I don't take that personally.
Man, making fun of him.
Hey, he started it. Frankie C started it. Okay,
he started. You just want to end it. I see how it is. I see how it is, Jay. You got to end it.
Shaw's got the best beard anyway, man. Look at Shaw's beard. It's handsome.
But Peyton Manning is better than than Tom Brady.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
I said it.
That just doesn't make sense. You got to tell me why. Why do you feel that way?
Well, I don't got to explain why I feel that way. I love Peyton Manning. He is from my state, Louisiana. I love Peyton Manning. And Jay, you know when Peyton Manning went to the line of scrimmage, he didn't change no plays, right?
Peyton Manning did. Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. No. He said that. He said, no, listen. He said on the interview, they said, well, Peyton Manning, when you went to the line of scrimmage, Ray Lewis knew it. See, Ray Lewis didn't figure it out till after he retired. He said, every time I went to the line of scrimmage, he was just pointing and just doing this. And he threw the defense off because they thought he was changing plays. Peyton Manning, he never changed plays. He was getting the defense off their game, and he did. And Ray Lewis said he didn't know that till after he retired that Peyton Manning, when he went to the line, he just pointed at you, Omaha, and he do this. He said he never changed no play. That's how he got the defenses to fall off. I was like, this man's something special. He had me throw it off for a minute. I thought he was changing the play. He said he was never changing the play. He was just getting the defense off their game. And that's what he did.
Yeah.
Jay, you don't know, Jay, you don't research. Jay don't be research.
That's out of pocket there, Sean.
He had me going too, Jay. Don't feel bad. I thought he was changing the play too. I really thought he was doing it too. Because he'll look at Reggie Wayne and do this, look at Marvin Harrison and do this. I'm like, this man really changing play? And then when he finally said it, he said he was not changing play. That's why Ray Lewis was so thrown off and didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, and you would think, Ray Lewis, that's pretty something that Ray Lewis says, that because Ray Lewis is a super smart linebacker. Like, nobody could.
He wasn't that smart.
I also have Lawrence Taylor. I still got Lawrence Taylor at number 1. He just revolutionized the whole linebacking position. But I do got Ray Lewis at number 2. And you know, he's incredible. He's just an incredible talent. You can't deny that.
Oh yeah.
I'm better than Ray Lewis.
Oh no. Let's get this one out of here now before we get a real right started here between these two. Jesus. Jeez.
This might be one of the shortest shows that we've done.
That's what Frankie said earlier. He's not even on the show tonight, and he's got Jay and Big Shaw riled up.
Frankie's putting in some work.
He just trying to stir me and Big Shaw up. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to stir me and Big Shaw up.
That's what he does. He comes on to stir you guys up.
Peyton Manning is better. Peyton Manning is better.
Between me and Big Shaw, we do it all on our own. Frankie C he just like puts that kerosene on a very well lit fire.
Yeah, he's throwing gas on the fire. All right, guys, we've had a great show today. Top 5s of boxing. Thanks to everyone for joining us on this Saturday afternoon with our Unscripted Sports podcast. We're always here Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9:00 Eastern time, and Saturdays at noon Eastern. Watching us on Facebook, make sure you like and share. Look for us on YouTube under Unscripted Sports Podcast, and find us on iHeart Radio and on iTunes. And we're brought to you by BS3 Radio with Spreaker and Northeast Streaming Sports. Y'all have a great day.
You're listening to Unscripted on Northeast Streaming Sports.